Alright, so just a quick look. Basically, we have a water-resistant bag. It's a very lightweight material, and the good thing about it shouldn't stain very easily like a cloth type material. So if you're going to use it for the gym and you're going to be sweating a lot and have things in here, shoes and clothes and such, it's going to be pretty easy to clean. It's also water resistant, so water just tends to kind of sheet off and everything with that. I've already opened it up and closed it back up and everything, and that's why it's a little bulkier than what it should be, because I was didn't roll it down into a very small ball like I could have. You have this bag here. You can store your shoes in this and then slide it into the shoe compartment, which we'll take a look at. The shoe compartment measures in length, as far as the length of your shoe, around 10.5 inches, but there's a little bit of room to play with just because of the nature of the material, and the design is going to give you a little bit of flexibility, not in stretch, but just when you put shoes in there that are a little bit bigger, it'll fit. You have a guarantee and care card here. No bleach, no iron, no dry clean, and limit the exposure to sunlight. Pretty much everything is that way because of the UV harm that can come. So other than that, very small and very portable. And if we open this up, quite large in size. You have a shoulder strap that's padded a little bit, and it is removable if you decide you don't want that on there. And then you can grab this by the handles. It has a bit of Velcro here, and you can carry it like a duffel bag. So you have a few options there. On the outside, there's a pretty large pocket, almost pretty much the length of the bag, so that gives you a lot of storage area there. And on the inside, you have a smaller zippered pocket, so you can store maybe your wallet or keys or some other things. And then you of course have the large opening itself where you can throw all your clothes and such, or whatever you happen to be carrying. And then one of the coolest parts, I guess, is the extra feature that you normally wouldn't have, is this additional compartment here. This is about, like I said, 10.5 inches deep, so you can fit your shoes in here, and if you wanted to, you could put them in this bag first. I mean, that's really up to you. You can zip this closed, and that whole pocket is inside of the bag here. So it's not a real problem because there's still a ton of room left. So, I mean, overall, it's just a pretty nice bag with some versatility, having the duffel or the shoulder strap option. And there's this portion here, and what I believe that is for is to like slide over like luggage carts. So this will slide over the handle, and I think that's what that is there for. But I mean, I don't really travel enough to need something like that portion. But for the gym, being like lightweight and everything, and you can just kind of stash this and go, and it stashes inside of itself, that's really great. You just kind of roll it up and zip it back up. And because it's water resistant, if it gets some rain or water splashes, not a big deal. You're not going to submerge it and it'd be waterproof, but it's going to withstand dealing with some rain. And if you're sweating around or on it, that's not going to be a big issue. It wipes down and cleans pretty easily. So overall, just a really nice bag. I wanted to share that with you. And if you want to find out more, there's some information dealing with the size, dimensions, specific information and such, all found on the Amazon listing below the video. There will be a link. Click on that and check it out further. Alright, thanks. Alright, so as a quick example of the water resistance, not waterproof, so as you see, most of the water kind of just rubs off, wipes off, and ran off. And for the most part, with the exception, well, now my hands are wet, this stayed mostly dry except for the center area, which was where the zipper was, and the other side stayed dry. So you're not likely to have a scenario where that much water is hitting the thing at one time, but if rain or a little bit of sweat or something is dripping on it, hitting it, it's going to repel it to a degree. So I wanted to give you a quick example. Thanks.